protecting and conserving the biodiversity is one of the foremost priorities of today's time, and one of the research whose findings has now led us to think that are we moving in the right directions to fulfill the conservation goals. Hello and welcome to the In Focus series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh, and in today's video we will be discussing about, is Asia moving in right direction to meet the 30-30 goal? And we will be knowing about that what is the 30-30 goal, or what is CBD, what is HE targets and everything else. So let us first look at the timeline of the video. First we will be looking at the news, then what is the research which has been done and what are its findings, then about the Convention on Biological Diversity, then about the 30-30 target or the HE targets. In the end, a prelims MCQ and a mains practice question. This topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 3, Environment and Ecology section, and especially the conservation section. From exam perspective, this topic can be of utmost importance. From the mains perspective and from prelims, you should be able to know that what is 30-30 target, HE targets, or what is CBD. From mains perspective, you should be able to know about the findings of the research so that you can quote them as an example. So let's get started and see the news. And the news has been taken from the Down to Earth, and it says COP15 Montreal, Asia must speed up its protected area coverage 6 times to meet 30-30 goal. So the most important point in this whole news is knowing what is the 30/30 goal, because this is where the actual point start, and then about the COP15 Montreal. So now let's get started. First we will be looking at the research which has been done and what are its findings, and after that we will be moving into the history of that how the things have actually occurred. So first and foremost, there is a research which has been done by Communications Biology Research, and this communication biology research, now its findings has come out, and these findings are telling us about that are we moving in the right direction, or what have been done till now and what is needed to be done. So let's see that what are its few of the findings. So first is that Asia as an continent is not likely to meet the ambitious 30/30 goal proposed under the post 2020 global biodiversity framework to the Convention on Biological Diversity. So first and foremost, CBD stands for Convention on Biological Diversity. This came out in 1992 through the Earth Summit, and this talked about conservation of biodiversity. Then second point is the 30/30 goal. So the 30/30 goal came out in 2010 Nagoya conference which took place in Japan, and this talks about that 30% of land and sea needs to be protected by 2030. So this is a very ambitious goal, but still are we moving in the right direction to achieve this goal or not? So the research says that Asia as a continent is not likely to meet this goal. Then it says that most Asian countries have failed to achieve even the global minimum target of protecting at least 17% of land by 2020. So the first important point was Asia as a continent is not on its way to achieve the 30/30 ambitious target. Second, most Asian countries are even not able to achieve the global minimum target of protecting at least 17% of land by 2020. Then comes only 40%. Important word here is only 40% of Asian countries have achieved the target of a minimum of 17% coverage for protected areas by 2020. So only 40% of Asian countries have been able to do this. Then comes the Asian countries managed to protect barely 13.2% of land in 2020 compared with a global average of 15.2% protection. So if we will see that when compared to the global average, then we are performing below the global average. So globally the protection percentage is 15.2, but Asian countries, the protection percentage is 13.2. It means we are performing below the global average. Then comes, there's a target of 17% is part of 20 HE targets set at the 2010 UN Convention of Biological Diversity Conference. So the HE targets, these are 20 targets which was taken at 2010 UN CBD conference. So these 20 targets are ambitious but achievable. So these are few of the targets that we have to keep in mind when we talk about the conservation of biodiversity. So the target of 17%, which is the minimum global target, so it is part of the HE targets. Then it is set to be finalized at the 15th Conference of Parties, COP15, which will be held next month. Next month means December. So the COP15 will be held in December in Montreal, Canada. So you should be able to know this point, that 15th Conference of Parties, that is 15th COP, will be taking place in Montreal, Canada in December. And this point of whether we are moving in the right direction or not to fulfill the 30 by 30 target will be discussed in this meeting of COP. Then there are countries in Asia who also have a slower year-on-year increase in the amount of land protected for conservation, but it is just 0.4% per year on average. Even though it is a good point, but the growth is very slow and gradual. And there are some countries which has showed no change, while others showed decrease in protected area coverage. See, when there is an increase, but the increase is very slow, even though it is slow, but it is there. So this is a positive point. But on the other hand, there are few countries who are showing negative. So this negative criteria becomes a big loss, and this is what is not performing well. While there are some countries which are not increasing, not decreasing, but is running on the same platform. There is no change. Then comes that almost all Asian countries will fail to meet the 2030 target unless, so you need to focus on this point. This will be an important point for you to write in your mains answer writing, and especially in the essay section also. So the research says that almost all Asian countries will fail to meet the 2030 target unless their rate of establishing protected areas increases by up to 6 times faster. So this point you can write in your mains and essay, that the research is saying that almost all the Asian countries would fail. But if they do not want to fail, then they need to increase their establishing protected area by up to 6 times faster. Then according to the current trajectory, Asia as a whole would only achieve 18% coverage by 2030 as compared to the 30%. So by 2030, what is the target? The target is to protect area 30%. But the current trajectory at which Asia as a continent is moving, they will only be able to achieve 18% coverage. Then within Asia, the West Asia and the South Asia are likely to achieve only 11% and 10% coverage. It means the West Asia and the South Asia are performing bad, while all over Asia will be able to cover 18%. So see, these points can be very important for you to write in your mains answer writing, especially like for example, you can like quote the research name and then talk about the points that it has given. So this will provide the credibility and authenticity also, that it is not your own opinion, while our research has given these numbers. So let's get started, and now let's talk about the Convention on Biological Diversity, which is CBD. So this CBD came out in 1992 by the Earth Summit. You have to bear with my handwriting, it is becoming very bad, I know. So the Convention on Biological Diversity came in 1992 through the Earth Summit, and it is a legally binding treaty. Important point, legally binding, and this talks about conserving biodiversity, and this has been in force since 1993. And CBD, there are three main objectives of CBD. First is conservation of biological diversity. Second is sustainable use of the components of biological diversity. And third is the fair and equitable sharing of the benefits arising out of the utilization of genetic resources. So these three objectives you have to remember, because many a times a question has been asked from the CBD. First, through which summit it came, then it is the Earth Summit. Second, whether it is legally binding or not, it is legally binding. And third, what are the main objectives? And then CBD Secretariat is based in Montreal, Canada, and it operates under the United Nations Environment Program, that is UNEP. So all these points are important from prelims. These can be asked. And the statement can also be given as whether CBD has a secretariat or it does not have a secretariat. Then let's come to COP10. COP10 adopted a 10-year framework for action by all countries to save biodiversity. And this COP10 is Nagoya Conference, which took place in Japan. And this is officially known as the Strategic Plan for Biodiversity 2011-2020. This is an important point. And this Strategic Plan for Biodiversity 2011-2020, this provides a set of 20 ambitious yet achievable targets. This is important phrase, 20 ambitious yet achievable targets, and this is collectively known as the Aichi targets for biodiversity. This is also an important point. Then comes India enacted the Biological Diversity Act in 2002 for giving effect to the provisions of the CBD. So to give away the provisions of the CBD, which act India enacted? So India enacted the Biological Diversity Act in which year? It is 2002. Then comes the Aichi targets. So Aichi targets are 20 ambitious yet achievable targets. Then let's talk about the 30 by 30 target, and this is also written as 30 by 30 target. So 30 by 30 target talks about that we need to afford or we need to save 30% of the Earth's land and oceans. You have to remember these 2 points, land and ocean. So 30% of the Earth's land and ocean by 2030. First 30% by which year? 2030. Which 2 things? Land and ocean. Then apart from this, the goal to half the use of chemicals in agriculture and stop creating plastic waste is also being debated. So this is, these 2 points was debated, but was debated where? So these 2 points was debated at Kunming Declaration. Kunming Declaration. So the Kunming Declaration talked about 30 by 30 target, and then to have half the use of chemicals in agriculture and plastic waste. Then Kunming Declaration was adopted by over 100 countries in the virtual 15th meeting of the COP to the UNCBD. So where, by which declaration 30 by 30 targets are being talked about? This is Kunming Declaration, and many a times we have seen that the name of the declaration is also being asked. Then comes the Aichi targets. So I've already told you that Aichi targets came into force by the COP 2010 that took place in Nagoya, and then these are 20 achievable, ambitious but achievable targets. So this was adopted by CBD at its Nagoya conference, and these are short-term plans. Important word is short-term, because the examiner can trick you by writing the long-term word. So Aichi targets are short-term plan which provides a set of 20 ambitious yet achievable targets, and these can be divided into different goals. So there is strategic goal A. So goal A talks about addressing the underlying causes of biodiversity loss. You have to underline the causes of biodiversity loss by mainstreaming biodiversity across government and society. Then come the strategic goal B. This talks about reduce the direct pressures on biodiversity and promote sustainable use. This talks also about biodiversity. Then strategic goal C. This talks about to improve the status of biodiversity by safeguarding ecosystems, species and genetic diversity. Then strategic goal D, this talks about enhancing the benefits of all from biodiversity and ecosystem services. Then comes the strategic goal E. This talks about enhancing implementation through participatory planning, knowledge management and capacity building. So these are few of the strategic goals under which the 20 goals are divided. Now it's time for the prelims MCQ and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section, and this says consider the following statements. First, Kunming Declaration was adopted by over 100 countries. I think you'll be able to do this point. Then 30 by 30 target, protect 30% of the land and sea by 2030. Then HE targets were adopted at Nagoya conference. So you have to tell about the correct statements, and the codes are 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. So try to solve this question. The last aspect is a mains practice question, and this is a 10 marker question. So the question says, critically, the command is critically evaluate the implementation of the Biological Diversity Act 2002, which is meant to fulfill the objectives of the Convention on Biological Diversity, that is CBD. So first you have to critically evaluate, means you have to write the positives and the negatives both. So first write about the implementation of Biological Diversity Act 2002, which is meant to fulfill the objectives of CBD. So basically you need to know about the Biological Diversity Act 2002 and write about its positive and negative, and then about a conclusion. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.